In this quick demonstration, I'll be reviewing how to wrap text and how to size your columns accordingly. So if you can see, I've got a couple of columns here that have a description that's too long to be seen right now. So we've got B2 and E2 as well, kind of are hidden by the filter buttons and just the columns aren't long enough. So an easy way to fix this, we could just make the columns longer, and to do this, we have to scroll our mouse over this line in between columns B and C. So we've got this double-sided arrow looking thing that looks like this, and then we're going to click and then we can drag our column over. There we go. Now it fits. We can also double click when these double arrows are being shown, and that will just auto size it to whatever the longest description is in that column. So we'll go over here to cell E between E and F. We'll double click, and then that'll make the price in US dollars the right size as well. So that's great, but what if I don't want that column to be that long? Like for example, column B here, we've got this extra long item description example, but none of my items are that long. We've just got a bunch of blank space here. So what I want to do is I'm going to wrap text here so that it looks a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to resize column B to whatever I want it to be. So I'm going to move it over just so it's a little bit longer than the longest cell over here in B23, green beans. So then what we're going to do is select cell B2 and then click this button, Wrap Text. I'm in the Home tab under the Alignment group and clicking Wrap Text in cell B2. After I click this, it's going to automatically size this row for the longest description so that it wraps the text down that column. We can adjust the size of this by bringing the column out. And so I really want it to just show 2 lines because I think that looks good enough. And so we're going to have to readjust this row size as well here. So I'm going to double click between row 2 and 3, and that's going to resize it there. So now it looks much more clean, I think. It saves space in my spreadsheet, which is the best thing, and I think it looks good. You can also adjust the alignment if you want. We can just select row 2 as a whole and center all of our text, and we can make it middle aligned. And there, now I think it looks much cleaner overall. I want to do the same thing with price and US dollars. We can make this one 2 lines as well by using wrap text. We're in cell E2, we're going to click wrap text. Then we're going to resize column E between column E and F. So we're going to click when we see that double-sided arrow and drag and bring the column back to the left until it is about the right size that we want, showing price in US dollars in 2 lines of text. So overall, I think it looks much more clean, and it's a great way to save space on your Excel spreadsheets. You can do this for any kind of lines, so if we wanted something longer here, like we'll just type in a bunch of gibberish, and then we could hit wrap text for that row as well. And so you can do this for any kind of rows, any cells that you want in order to save space, whether you want to save space with your columns or in your rows. Wrapping text is a great tool. Hopefully you learned something and enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more quick and easy Excel tutorials in the future. Have a wonderful day.